لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله الحمد لله إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده وحبيبه ورسوله السابق إلى الأنام نوره ورحمة للعالمين ظهوره صلى الله تعالى وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه أجمعين أما بعد فيا عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي العاصية بتقوى الله وطاعته. I begin in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. All praises be to Allah. We thank Him, we seek His help and forgiveness. We also seek refuge in Him against the evils of our deeds. Whoever Allah guides, nobody can mislead him. And whoever he leaves and go astray will not find guidance. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Muhammad is his servant and final messenger. May he bestow peace and blessings upon our noble Prophet, his family, his companions, his ummah. Amen. My respected brothers, sisters and beloved children, one of the most important needs in our community is the bond of brotherhood among the Muslims. Ukhuwa. In that sense, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares this issue in Surah Hujurat, verse 10. And He says, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةٌ. The believers are not but brothers and sisters to each other. The believers are brothers and sisters to each other. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when declared this, He did not say the Muslims from Bangladesh, brothers to each other. Muslims from Turkey, brothers to each other. Muslims from Pakistan, brothers to each other. He never said that. And what we understood is that brotherhood is beyond the tribes, the nations, the languages, skin colors, and the countries we come from. What makes us brothers in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our belief, is our faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you declare La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, then you should treat everyone around you who has got faith as brothers and sisters with mercy, love and affection. Have a look at the hadith from Bukhari narrated by Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, إِيَّاكُمْ وَالظَّنِّ إِيَّاكُمْ وَالظَّنِّ فَإِنَّ الظَّنَّ أَكْذَبُ الْحَدِيثِ ولا تحسسوا ولا تجسسوا ولا تحاسدوا ولا تباغضوا وكونوا عباد الله. Keep away from presumption. from prejudice. Keep away from prejudice, as it is the most fallacy or deception of the words. If you think someone is such and such, it can be wrong, because it is not proved with a solid evidence, with a knowledge, with an information, solid information. Then it can be false. Then it may put you in trouble with your words, what you uttered. And do not argue each other. Do not be jealous towards each other. Do not be malicious towards each other. All you have believed, become brothers to each other, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enjoined, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed and ordered in the Quran. This is the position. This is the situation between among you and me. We should treat everyone with love and affection. رحماء بينكم أشداء على الكفار رحماء بينكم. When they treat each other, they treat with love, mercy, and affection. My respected brothers and sisters, just recall the believers who left their beloved city and what they had behind when they emigrated from Mecca to Medina. The helpers, Al-Ansar of Medina, they put an utmost level of help, endeavor, and assistance for their brothers and sisters who left their city just because of their faith, for them to emigrate, for them to integrate into the new society, to become prosper, civilized people in their new society, in their new city. And alhamdulillah, they offered whatever they had. Brother, said one Ansar to the Muhajir, brother, I have 2 homes, 2 households. I'm ready to give it one of those to you. I have 2 fields where I do agriculture. I'm ready to give one of those to you. Brother, I have 2 servants who help me on my business. I'm ready to give up one to give it to you, to give him to you, to help you. Because you just came, you need assistance. This is the power. This is the blessings of being brotherhood to one another, being brothers to one another. And we have many to learn from the Ansar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised them. And Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ تَبَوَّأُوا الدَّارَ وَالْإِيمَانَ وَالَّذِينَ تَبَوَّأُوا الدَّارَ وَالْإِيمَانَ من قبلهم يحبون من هاجر إليهم ولا يجدون في صدورهم حاجة مما أوتوا ويؤثرون على أنفسهم ولو كان بهم خصاصة ومن يوق شح نفسه فأولئك هم المفلحون. And those who settled in Medina before the Muhajirun and who adopted Iman before Muhajirun came to Medina, they loved their brothers and sisters who came to them, and they have no difficulty, they felt no jealousy at all in their hearts for what is given to them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, those who preserved, those who preferred their brothers over themselves, even though they need of that, they are in need of that, whatever given to Muhajirun, Ansar also was in need of that, but they did not feel any jealousy, any malice, any animosity over their brothers and sisters. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, those people, they will prosper, they will succeed. أولئك هم المفلحون. Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us truly believers who has got love, affection, and brotherhood towards one another. Whoever has got Iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And my respected brothers and sisters, now the world has been experiencing the biggest, the highest refugee crisis after Second World War. Our brothers from Syria, from Palestine, from Yemen, from Iraq, from Turkey, they leave their countries. They never meant to. They never meant to leave their countries. They forced to leave their positions, their investments, their house, their family, and they fled. They fled from their lovely countries because of force and pressure. because of the domestic violence, because of the clash in their country. Now, if you really, truly brothers to them, if you accept them as your brothers and sisters, as your brethren in Islam, then you should raise some awareness towards them. MashaAllah, we are in our comfort zone, nice, lofty, our abodes, our houses, our, even it is, rental, but alhamdulillah, we have enjoyed our luxuries, lifestyle in our countries, but we should not forget. I know we are living very busy life, but we should not lose that connectivity, that connection, that relationship with our brothers and sisters. We are living in such a wonderful country, the country of freedom, the country of liberty and democracy. You can write an email, write a letter to your local politicians to raise awareness towards what's happening in our country. And we should encourage them. We should make them. We are taking care of them. And they will put in their priorities to do, Insha'Allah Rahman, for a better refugee politics for the newcomers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable me to continue with another topic related to this one, for the brotherhood in Islam, inshallah, in the second part of my khutbah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala purify our hearts from any indecency towards our brothers and sisters. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pure our hearts from any abnormal feelings, prejudice, and malice against our brothers and sisters in faith, if they are truly believers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول قولي هذا واستغفروه إنه غفور رحيم. استغفر الله. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك قريب مجيب. While we are trying to raise awareness, create awareness among each other, and through our relationship with our local politicians or social media, using Facebook, Twitter, to raise some awareness about the people who've been oppressed, who lost their houses, let's say, demolished with airstrikes because of zulm. Brothers, sisters, we were devastated with the news came from London of Canada. London, Ontario of Canada. A Muslim family, while they were on their evening walk in the afternoon, one truck driver, drove over them and caused 4 people from the same household was martyred, and also one young boy, 9 years old, hospitalized. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept their journey from this deadly world to the eternal gardens as a hijrah from them, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala treat them as a shaheed martyr of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give every single one of us an awareness to make a dua for brothers and sisters who departed from this deadly world, from worldly life, as a shaheed, inshallah rahman. And whenever we live, sooner or later, depart from this world, Allah give us a departure as we are remarked as shaheed, inshallah. وَلَوْ مَاتَ عَلَى فِرَاشِهِ. Rasulullah said, even if he sleeps in his bed, when he died with the intention of shaheed, he is going to be recorded as shaheed, inshallah. Brothers, imagine a brother, he is 46 years old. Age 46, he was psychotherapist, highly educated person. And he was cricket enthusiast. He's fan of cricket. Imagine a sister, 44 years old, brother Salman Afzal. And his lovely wife, sister Madiha, age 44. She was doing her PhD in the University of Western University of London of Canada. And imagine a daughter, 15 years old. She was at the 9th grade of the secondary school. And a boy, 9 years old. And a grandmother. 67, 74, she passed away as a martyr. And only one boy survived from the brutal attack, barbaric attack. We are condemning any kind of Islamophobia and any brutal attack against innocent people, be it from Muslim side or from non-Muslim side. We do not accept any death unjustly. We do not accept any barbaric attack, be it a Muslim or non-Muslim. We should stand by the oppressed, be it a Muslim or non-Muslim. We should stand in against any oppressing rulers or any unjust person, be it Muslim or non-Muslim, doesn't matter, regardless. This is what makes you Muslim. This is what makes us believers like Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his companions radiyallahu anhum ajma'in. May Allah be pleased with them all. Ameen. Brothers, we should not pick the option of mourning and crying after every single sad occasion, tearful occasions. We should do something. If you ask me, Imam, give us some suggestions. Give us some piece of advice. How can we fight against Islamophobia, the fear of Islam? As you know, we have by nature a fear of unknown. What is that? I'm scared of something which is unknown to me. I never experienced. Unprecedented. I don't know what Islam is, who Muslims are. I don't know. But I got some fear. Why? Because the fear of someone who assumes they lose their culture, they lose their faith, their religion, even though they are not practicing, but they got some fear. Our country is being invaded by Muslims. This is what they assume. But we are here to live a peaceful life, to help peace, to help the peacemakers and to maintain the peace, bismillah ta'ala. Because Allah named us as Muslim. Salima. Being away from any harm, any risk or any threats. Alhamdulillah, we are Muslim. Don't worry about me because I am Muslim. No threat, no risk, no harm from me because I am Muslim. Alhamdulillah, I am a peaceful person. I am here for peace. Then what we can do? Brothers, first of all, we should accept this. We should understand it's a matter of culture. Unfortunately, despite their level of education, some Western people, it's not a criticism, I'm just trying to picture the situation. Some Western people, they are more, let's say, close to any other cultures. More close than many Muslim communities. Many close from than Muslim communities from Middle East, from Africa, from Far Asia, from Pakistan and Bangladesh. And they don't love to, cooperate. They don't love to, let's say, involve with others in their mind. In that sense, we should be more active in the community if you like to fight against Islamophobia. Because the fear of unknown. If they got opportunity to meet with us, then inshaAllah, wallahi, they will love what you have in your heart and what you do in your life. It is entirely for the betterment, for the well-being, for the welfare of the humanity. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named us as Muslims. Number two, when you face any Islamophobic words or actions, please stay calm. Because this is out of prejudice. Stay calm. If you lose your temper, if you lose your mood, then it will be regarded as a confirmation of what our media tells about you, about Muslims. You see? When you criticize them, they can show their real face. Astaghfirullah. We are peaceful Muslims and we should keep calm because this is the, let's say, consequences of their prejudice. Number three, explain the differences between culture and religion. Brothers, if you like to cooperate, if you like to show your smiley face to non-Muslims who don't know about Islam, please try to be more empathetic. If this happened in our countries, wallahi, uqsimu billahi ta'ala, I do find more racism time to time in Muslim community more than non-Muslim communities. Are you with me or not? Racism within Muslim community, time to time, more significant, more seeable, touchable, tangible than non-Muslim communities. Then, please, accept this. We have some issues in the Muslim communities. But let's distinguish between what is cultural and what is religious. What is related to the cultures people brought as a baggage from their countries and their faith, they believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There should be some differences. And whatever they face related to the cultures, not religion. Because religion is there for peace, for the betterment, for well-being, being against zulm, to help the oppressed. And which values Islam promoting or advocating you can oppose to. Which values or which qualities you can object. And talk rationally. And give logical and relatable explanations. This has happened because of these problems. This happened because these people, they were oppressed and they got some prejudice. When they came to these countries, they do this and that because of this historical fact. Because of this, any rational, any, let's say, logical arguments will make them happy, will help them to understand the reality. Also note that not all media are saying, not all people against Muslims. We should distinguish between peaceful media outlets and those who has got hidden agendas against Muslim communities. And we should accept we have peaceful people. We have peaceful people around us who like to live in peace, in harmony. And always equate racism, anti-Semitism, and Islamophobia. Because we are not backing or we are not supporting Muslim community when they were oppressed just because of their faith background. We are helping humanity. We are against any zulm. That's why you need to make a connection between anti-Semitism, racism, any form of brutality against group of people of faith. Why you are not sponsoring academic works, academic, let's say, thesis in the universities? Why you are not sponsoring? I know when you say zakat, when you say charity, the first thing come up to our mind is the people in need. But this is another form of jihad. Struggle for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sponsor academic works on Islamophobia. Request your local library to order some books, recent books about Islamophobia. This is also very interesting. I would like to draw your attention into. This is very important. Go to your local library and make a request and inquiry. I would like to do some research and I need some resources about Islamophobia. Could you please order some? And they will take into their consideration and they will be inshallah brought into. Report any form of Islamophobic words and actions. Report to local police. Report it to the community security departments in the local boroughs. I received this Islamophobic words from this person on this date or at this time. Report it. Don't forget, we have data analysis. They are putting together these statistics. And when these problems raised in the community, they call the professionals to do something in the community, to tackle these problems in the community. But if you be quiet and silent, no one will hear about you. And make sure your politicians who are relying on your support, your votes, you are aware, you are very conscious about Islamophobia. And they will take into their politics Islamophobia. And you should take care of the new definition of Islamophobia, like anti-Semitism. Anything committed against Muslim community verbally or physically, then should be regarded as Islamophobic actions, and the perpetrators will be facing the consequences. And thank those people who are taking care of this problem. For example, a politician, a counselor, an academic in university, write a letter. If you have phoned them to be grateful, thank you very much. You raised very important problem in the community. God bless you all. We are ready to help you. Thank you very much for your sensitivity on this case. Try to communicate. This is what we call dialogue between the political people around us and ourselves, our community. And make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to finish, to stop these brutalities, to stop this prejudice against Muslim community, inshaAllah rahman. And again, we are not crying like a babies. We are not mourning like a babies. We should do something plausible, acceptable. We should definitely get in action immediately. Yes, dua. The biggest, alhamdulillah, vehicle for us to communicate with Allah, to call Him over our problems and issues. But inshallah, we should do our action. Again, I would like to reiterate, وَأَن لَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى. What is prepared for you is the thing you fight for, you struggle for. Nothing else will be given to you. Alhamdulillah hamd al-kamilin. والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين تعظيما لنبي وتكريما للصفي فقال عز وجل من قائل مذكرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم ارض عن الأربعة الخلفاء سيدنا أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي ذوي الصدق والوفاء وبقية العشرة المبشرة وآل بيت المصطفى وعن الأنصار والمهاجرين والتابعين إلى يوم الجزاء اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك قريب مجيب الدعوات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون أقم الصلاة إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
استووا صفوفكم واعتدلوا يرحمكم الله الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين
فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين ولا تقولوا لمن يقتل في سبيل الله أموات بل أحياء ولكن لا تشعرون ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليهم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
سمع الله لمن حمده.
ربنا ولك الحمد.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام
عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Respected brothers and sisters, we have Janazah prayer in absentee. Merhum Salih İslamoğlu, the father of Muhammed Onur, Özgür Omar Oğuz İslamoğlu. Apparently there are some brothers who rush to back work, but those who are available to perform, to offer, janazah prayer which is a dua, prayer for the deceased, for the dead, please stay with us. It is maximum 1 minute or two, and to pray together, to pay tribute towards the that person, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept. Now please get up for the janazah prayer. Please make your intention for a male adult. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Again, please make your intention for a grown-up male. Allah için salata, Resulullah için salavata, meyyit için duaya uydum hazır olan imama. Allahu Ekber. Subhaneke Allahümme ve bihamdike ve tebareke ismuke ve celle senâuke ve la ilahe illallah. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. Esselamu aleyküm ve rahmetullah. Esselamu aleyküm ve rahmetullah. My respected brothers and sisters, I will kindly request you to forgive the brother over the potential issues that may happen or occur between you and him. Did you forgive him? Did you forgive him? Did you forgive him? Jazakallah khair for your statement. And we have the brother's son currently here. If you like to give your taziyah condolences, brother will be standing here inshallah. Allah sabır versin. Allah mutanet versin.
Any brothers that have forgotten or haven't signed their papers, inshallah, you can still put your name and number, inshallah. If you haven't put your details down, there will be the paper at the back. Inshallah, please put your name and number, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Sorry about late announcement. The family of that person, marhum, they prepared some ikram or something sweet for you. Please, before you leave the masjid, do not forget to take some, inshallah, and make dua for that person, for the marhum, for the late brother. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah forgive him over his commitments and sins. May Allah grant him the Jannatul Firdaus and a lofty and high status in Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah. Amen. What is it? Inshallah, you see.
Soya